much trouble with signals, trouble with the text-to-speech program. So I just crossed the Tennessee line, pulled off to get this up again, grab a quick bite to eat here. Be heading out momentarily. I want to see if I can get this text-to-speech set up properly before I start moving here. It's been an exhausting process today, trying to get this live stream to fire on all cylinders. All right, let's go ahead and get the text-to-speech thing going, see if that works. Right, shows it connected twice here. Better not repeat everything twice. Let me see if I can message and get it to say something here. Well, that didn't work, that's for sure. All right, let's get back on the highway. So this is the third live stream for today. Having technical difficulties pretty much with everything, so. Now let this truck go here.
After a quarter of a mile, keep left to join the Interstate 65 South.
Oh, bumpy. All right. Get back on Interstate 65 heading southbound. Just crossed over into Tennessee. This is the third live stream I've attempted today. First one, my text-to-speech was working.
F1L says, let's try this again.
Haha, you got that right. And it's only repeating stuff one time, so keep the signal together here. I'm hoping the FR3 guy that was on the first live stream I did comes back. He's the guy who really wanted to stick around for Nashville. I'm not that far outside, maybe 40 miles north of Nashville right now. Got a way station coming up here. Pretty sure it's still closed for construction. Welcome back, Lane. Oh, it is now over 90 degrees out here.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I just sent Joey a private message and asked about a live stream.
Cool. Well, let me know what he says. I keep getting slowed up trying to get this live stream back on track. So I'm going to run it through Nashville. Not sure how far past Nashville. I have not gotten my live stream fix in for the day, so I might run it for still another hour and a half or 2 hours or something here. I'm about 33 miles north of downtown Nashville right now. I got my AC on almost full blast and almost can't even feel it. It's getting so warm outside. 93 is what the thermostat on my dash is saying. It's going to be a very warm week up in these parts.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I don't have notifications on one, so I'll go check it here every once in a while.
Cool, cool. Awesome. Man, I'm reaching over to my vents where the AC should be coming out, and it's not blowing very cold right now. Not sure what that's about. Hopefully I didn't just lose my air conditioning. Be the wrong week to lose the AC, but that's usually how it happens, though.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I'll be riding with my dad tomorrow hauling dirt maybe.
Cool. Well, I'm starting to think my AC did go out here. Freightliners are known for horrible air conditioning systems, so.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I can't live free not to talk to somebody else.
Gotcha. Alright, let me turn my fan up all the way here. I try to not turn the fan up all the way because sometimes it interferes with the microphone, but not sure why it's not blowing cold right now. So I do have some kind of desolate forest areas being north of Nashville here, so I'm hoping the signal hangs on, or if it doesn't, comes back right when I get into Nashville, but who knows what the heck is going to happen at this point. Traffic's probably going to be a madhouse by the time we get down to Nashville.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I saw Joey read it.
Oh, cool.
Queensgate 1171 says what's your 20?
Welcome back, Queensgate. I just crossed over into Tennessee probably about 5 or 6 miles ago. So.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says you probably don't know yet. Queensgate 1171 says cool.
Yeah, I'm just about a little less than 30 miles north of Nashville right now. I remember the guy that was on here for the first live stream I started today wanted to hang out and go through Nashville because he hadn't been down here in a while, and I'm sure I've lost him by now, but just in case, we'll take a drive through
Lane
Nashville.
Rodriguez F1L says my friend lives in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, Nashville's a pretty cool town. Very busy metro area for sure. Pretty chaotic when it comes to traffic, so I'm probably going to get jammed up for at least a few minutes going through downtown. I'm going to run Interstate 65 and switch over to Interstate 44 to get downtown. But a lot of cool, it's a super cool skyline down there. They're doing Nissan Stadium, building it for Tennessee Titans.
Yes, it is pretty cool.
It's a better view of the Nissan Stadium when I'm coming from the south than when I'm coming from the north, but you should get to see it a little bit when I get down through there. They're not finished building it yet, but it looks like it's going to be super cool when it gets finished. So literally right off the highway, so it'll be cool when they're playing games and you're driving past, and pretty sweet. Huge, expensive facility though.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, oh really, they might be putting dirt.
Oh, I'm sure they've moved a lot of dirt out of and then back into and all that good stuff. I'm not sure what all is involved with the construction of one of those big NFL stadiums, but it's massive, massive structure though, so don't think it'll open this year. I'm thinking it's going to be next year, or maybe even a year after that, but I'd have to look it up to check it out. Well, I'm losing that lane there. I got this pickup truck next to me. I cannot move over left right now, so well, there's a guy who almost got killed. Would have just been bumps and bruises for me. But sometimes you'll have that. If you're just joining in, welcome back.
Lane
This is Mike.
Rodriguez F1L says, oh really, they probably have put 333 yards of dirt.
Oh, I'm sure they moved a ton. But if you're just joining in, it's my third attempt at a live stream today. First two I did had massive technical difficulties, so hopefully I got everything firing on all cylinders right now.
Says church will be letting out. Probably be busy.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be pretty busy regardless. I prefer coming through here over the cover of darkness. I could have started my shift several hours earlier than what I did and probably rolled through here about 7 in the morning. I'm on Central
Lane
Time right now.
Rodriguez F1L says, oh really, it will be a couple years.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but yeah, it's not a quick process to build one of those things, but I remember reading something on it not too long ago, but for the life of me, can't remember. That is an interesting way to move a couch and a mattress. Only going about 62 miles an hour right now. Not thrilled about that. This highway definitely needs to be 3 lanes through here and 3 lanes from Nashville over to Chattanooga, but don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Just a miserably jam-packed section of the highway here. I'm still 20 miles plus north of Nashville, and it's already this busy. Well, now that couch and bed mattress in front of me only wants to go
Lane
63 miles an hour.
F1L says I don't see the live stream on his page yet.
Cool, cool. That's good for me because I got 3 or 4 more hours and get down the road before my day's over. Hopefully I'll be able to get on and check his stream out when I'm finished. Can't wait to get through Nashville though, so I never look forward to driving through here, so makes it a little more on a live stream and having some people go through it with me.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I wish I had his phone number.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't give it out to too many people. On the live streaming he does and everything. It'd be hard to stay in touch with everyone. Oh, I finally got some air conditioning kicking through my vents right now, thank goodness. Not sure what the hang up was with that, but I'm glad it's working now. Alright, I'm about to make a move here. Oh, and I got another camper coming around. I'm not going to be able to get up to speed in time. Son of a gun. It's my distance warning going off. 64 miles an hour in front of me. So hard to change lanes on this stretch. So busy. I got about at least 20 cars behind this camper now, so I might as well get used to driving slow in the right lane today. I'm not a big fan of cutting cars off to get over and past, so if I wouldn't want someone doing it to me, I try to not do it to them. But it happens all the time. You see people do it all the time, and definitely frustrating.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, oh really, what are you hauling?
Trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's basically powdered egg. Got 40-some thousand pounds of like dried eggs. I'm going to a bakery in Georgia. Yeah, and when I am able to get over here, I had a break where I could have got over. I'm going up a hill, going 56 miles an hour, so. I do need to stop at a Walmart though. Need to load up on some food and supplies for the next week. Walmart's literally one of my best friends on the road. Decent prices, good selections.
F1L says, oh really, that is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it must be some huge industrial type of bakery type of place. Probably churn out a lot of pastries or whatever they make there, not even sure. I hope whatever they make, they have some free samples of, though. 18 miles north of Nashville right now. Looks like my signal's hanging on pretty good here. Hopefully it continues to do that. I do have a Walmart kind of picked out that I'd like to stop into today, but
1L says ask and see.
Yep. Not sure if I'm going to end up stopping at that Walmart though. It's going to be jam-packed, busy in there. Sometimes it's pretty tough to navigate a semi-truck and trailer through a busy Walmart parking lot, so I'll make that decision in an hour or so.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, what Walmart is it?
I'm not even real sure. I got it loaded up into my other phone. I know when I started the live stream, it was about 115 miles away. So I was going to key it up when I end the live stream and make the decision at that point if I was going to go into there or not. But it'll be on Interstate 24 somewhere past Nashville. There's one near Jasper, Tennessee that I've been to before. I don't think it's that one, but that one near Jasper is a chore to get in and out of. So I'm not really wanting to go to that one today. But there are a couple closer to my delivery tomorrow. My delivery's not until 11 a.m. So it's likely I'm probably just going to wait until I'm in Georgia tomorrow. Man, this guy's going 50 miles an hour now. Come on, dude. Ugh. What are you doing? This is it's stupid right here. Yeah, hit your gas. Go. Damn it. Freaking morons, man. Well, they sped up now. They're going 64 again, 65. Gonna have to get in front of this stupid car in front of me, though. Sick and tired of dealing with them. Maybe I should.
Rodriguez F1L says, well, you might be able to stop in the live stream when you are getting unloaded.
Yeah, I don't usually run the live streams when I'm at my customers or near there. I got to keep most of those places off of the stream. I can't risk ticking them off and getting any pushback for doing these. So the company I drive for has no idea I do any of this stuff. So we got 60 mile an hour speed limit.
F1L says, no, I'm talking about Joey.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, I'm going to risk a call from my safety guy to get ahead of this stupid car here. Speed limit 60 here. I'm going a little over that. This is the, I think this construction is going to run for a good 5 miles here. Going to be trucks left lane only up here, so I'm just going to hold tight for now. Oh, here comes this stupid car again. Had a hill to climb, lost a lot of speed there. If this car happens to get in front of me again, I'm probably just going to run them over.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I'll be in the live stream first in the morning, I hope so.
Oh, cool. All right. Actually, not as busy through this construction here that I thought it was going to be. It's funny that this car wants to speed up now that everyone's going slow. It wants to drive 50 miles an hour when everyone else is going 75. Some people are just stupid. Can't fix stupid. Can't beat them either. It's unfortunate.
TC San Fran Fan 1 says, last week I peed for 8 seconds. Today I peed for 30 minutes.
Well, that's a lot of peeing. TC.
Neil Ford 71 says hi.
Hi, Neil. Welcome to the live stream. Getting close to Nashville right now.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, oh really, my leg have been hurting.
Man. Brake lights. So I hope this isn't the final layer of asphalt they're putting down here, because this is not all that great. You got the sewer drains off to the left. Where the asphalt meets up with the bridges is pretty horrible and bumpy. So you see the traffic on the other side of the highway moving pretty slow. That's usually always the case in daylight hours through this construction zone here.
TC San Fran Fan 1 says, I only date black girls because I don't like meeting fathers.
That's horrible.
TC San Fran Fan 1 says, NJ.
Alrighty then.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, oh really, I'll be loading the truck if my dad needs me to. TC San Fran Fan 1 says, NJ Turnpike.
Ooh, yeah, New Jersey Turnpike. Lots of memories from up there. Almost none of them good. Busy part of the country for sure up there. Slow moving part of the country. Are we maybe almost done with this construction here? It was one big truck that was going 40 miles an hour, 60 mile an hour speed limit through here.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says he is really close to Joey Whispers.
Oh, that's cool.
TC San Fran Fan 1 says, I have a blue car with a blue window.
Cool. Yeah, traffic on the other side of the highway is almost at a standstill right now. What's frustrating is those people just went through downtown Nashville and probably went 5 miles an hour for at least 10 minutes to get through there, and then boom, they got to run right into that traffic jam right there. So 9.5 miles north of downtown right now.
TC San Fran Fan 1 says, can I buy your socks? TC San Fran Fan 1 says, goodbye.
Goodbye, TC. No, my socks are not for sale. Sorry. All right, out of this construction right now. Stuck at the 60 mile an hour speed limit. I think it's gonna, there we go. There we got a 70 right here. I'm gonna have to get over. Change lanes here momentarily as soon as I get past some of these slow pokes. Back up to 65 miles an hour now. I bet you that car hauling the mattress is back to going 64 miles an hour again. Hopefully there's no police around. Alright, that guy's moving over, but now I got a car coming around on the right, as is usually the case. There's Mr. Mattress Man. Well, that car is just going to linger on the right. I'm going to get in front of this mattress car. Though I got a big hill to climb and probably won't be able to hold it. Well, there he goes, kind of out of his lane again. Must be drunk or high or something. And I'm getting slowed by the hill, so idiot's probably going to pass me again. Now we got a 65 mile an hour speed limit, which is going to go to 55 in a couple miles. Oh, I might get over. I may or may not be passing him a little closer than I normally do. Haha.
Mike Miller 5338 says it is so sad Tennessee has always been working on Interstate 65 for 30 years. They got job security working there.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Mike. The only time I can make it through Nashville peacefully is, like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. But then you got drunk drivers all crashed out all over the place too, so. Not one of my favorite places to drive through during the day. I could have started my shift earlier and been here several hours ago, but I was being lazy earlier. Don't have a lot of time constraints today, so I'm trying to rest and recover a little bit. It was an exhausting week last week. I usually work for 30 plus days in a row without taking a day off, so just came out of the house last Monday, so five miles north of downtown Nashville right now. Through downtown for the months of June and July, they're replacing I think 3 different bridges, or redoing 3 different bridges, and hopefully paving the rest of it, because man, it is a rough ride going through there. But I just come down through there a couple hours ago. I take 64 and 264 around during the construction there, but everyone keeps, truck drivers that don't know what they're doing keep getting off downtown and going under this little 11-foot bridge called the Can Opener down there. There's lots of cool news stories on social media and local news in Louisville showing all these trucks ripping their trailers to pieces and tractors to pieces trying to fit under this bridge. All right, speed limit's going to be dropping to 55 here in half a mile or so. So I'm going to hang with you guys until we get past Nashville. Not sure how long I'm going to run it after that. I've been trying to run a live stream since I left Memphis, Indiana this morning, and just had nothing but technical difficulties. So this is my 3rd attempt at the live stream today. So it's getting a little exhausting. But if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I do come on several times during the week with some live streams. I do post a lot of other short videos, long videos, as interesting stuff happens out here. Why is this guy going this slow up here? 50 miles an hour on this F-150. 46 miles an hour. Another junker high MFer. Yeah, that's it. Get out of the way. Now I'm climbing a big hill and can't go faster anyways. Ah, here we go. You're going to see the skyline of Nashville. A little foggy up here. It's probably just humidity. Smog or something.
2 miles keep left to take the exit.
I can see the construction cranes on Nissan Stadium they're working on over there. Well, not too busy yet going through here. maybe I'll squeak right through. Uh-oh, what the hell is that? 24 East? Oh, that's the highway I need. Don't be closed. Please don't be closed. I think if it was closed, traffic would be backed up a lot more. Man, it looks pretty clear so far. Oh, there's some brake lights.
Remains to take exit 86 towards Interstate 24 East.
Alright, we're gonna get over here. Not sure why somebody wants to go 30 miles an hour there. Well, I know why. It's because they're stupid. What are you doing? Get out of the way. Hit your gas, old man. Why did you get in front of me in the first place? What are you doing? Make up your mind. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're probably gonna run into the actual backup here. You gotta watch for cars gonna jump out that are in that lane to my right here. So many people, when they're going 5 miles an hour, will jump out and get hit by a truck going 50 or 60.
Towards Interstate 24 East.
You gotta expect the expected. And I expect people to be stupid, so. Kind of in a bad mood today. Sorry, everyone. Been a long day, even though it's not been long time-wise. Well, thought we were going to get jammed up there. We didn't, so that's definitely a positive there. Yeah, look at all those construction cranes in the air. Got one to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4 off to the left, which will end up being on the right. That's Nissan Stadium over there. Home of the Tennessee Titans. Brake lights, they got a lane closed here. Oh, that's the exit 47 they were talking about being closed, so. I'll wait for all these people to take their time getting out of the way. So this is generally the area you always get jammed up at driving through Nashville. Right downtown at the interchanges here. These interchanges weren't built to handle this much traffic every day. Not easy to reconstruct these. That's Nissan Stadium straight ahead. I mean, that is like right there off the highway, so can't wait to see how bad traffic's going to be on game day coming through here. Hopefully I'll never get to experience that. All right, down to 15 miles an hour now. Going to be down to 0 here in a second. But good thing is you get a good look at Nissan Stadium here and the construction going on there. Five miles an hour.
Mike Miller 5338 says it been like that for 50 years and making 65 8 lines has made it worse.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if Tennessee hires engineers out of Indiana or something. I expect shit to be like this up in Indiana. Yep, that's Nissan Stadium off to the right there.
Mike Miller 5338 says lol lol.
Oh, yeah. Well, I probably got time to.
Gate 1171 says I'm originally from Seymour and roads are terrible in Indiana.
They absolutely are. I mean, it's like they don't do any construction for decades. Then when they do, they try to do 30 years of construction all at once. I swear they do it on purpose because the state of Indiana hates people. They hate their residents.
After 1 mile, use the left 2 lanes to take exit 58 towards Interstate 24 east.
Anytime they do redo a road, if you try to get off the highway to route around it, all those routes are closed. Not just the route you try to detour around, but a detour of the detour of the detour are always closed. And it's like, what? How do you do that? Like, it has to be intentional. They literally hate people. Fortunately, I have to drive through Indiana all the time. I get lots of good content when I go through there, so I guess I can't bitch too much about it. They're completely redoing I-70 for like a 22-mile stretch from the Ohio line through Richmond, 22 miles in. Going to take them, I think, until 2029. But absolute rough portion of highway going through there. I have a video I put up a couple months ago, making like a funny video going through there, making fun of it. So, and I probably put at least a half a dozen Indiana videos up in the last week. Content is so easy to come by around there. All right, traffic picking up here. I like that.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says he answered me. He said he might do a live stream, don't know yet.
Cool. Well, I'll try to keep my eyes open for that. She's talking about Joey Whispers 1776. He does a live stream on YouTube. He drives up in New Jersey. Big old dump truck. Absolute great live stream he does. I used to follow him on Facebook. That's how I found out about him a couple of years ago. Just a cool dude. Cool live stream, so very entertaining.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I told him if not we will see him tomorrow morning.
Ah, it's awesome. Yeah, his live stream is highly sophisticated.
After 2 miles, keep right to take
He got like a map where he's at, text on screen, graphics, super cool, very well done. All right, well, man, that wasn't too bad so far. I need to right one of the right 2 lanes coming up here. I think this car's trying to let me over. If not, I'm getting over anyways.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says I know he said we'll be hauling dirt tomorrow again for a couple hours.
Cool. Yep, I might get check them out in the morning a little bit. My delivery's not until 11 a.m., but if I wait to do the Walmart shop until tomorrow, I might be doing that. Might start my ship a little early to go do that instead, so got to play it by ear. Well, this was
Lane Rodriguez
not too bad today.
F1L says they are building a big pond.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never driven dump truck, triaxle dumps, or
After 1 mile,
any of that stuff before. Almost did a couple times, but
Interstate 24 East,
I think the cool part about doing that would be just being able to get in and out of where you're going pretty quick. Get loaded up and drive off, dump it out real quick. I'm sure he's got to sit around and wait here and there, wait in line to do all that sometimes, but you know. My least favorite part about making deliveries on live loads and unloads on my trailer is
Lane Rodriguez
sitting there for
at
4 hours,
1L
5
says
hours
the
some
rig
days.
Getting 555 yards of dirt.
Wow. How many yards fit into his dump truck? How much is one load? How many yards is that?
Now keep right towards Interstate 24 East, Chattanooga. Follow the highway.
Well, looks. I don't think that's. Is that our lane up there? Yeah. Something slow going on up here. That might not be joining up with me, so. Uh-oh, yeah. Dang it. Bunch of Sunday drivers out here today because it's Sunday. And they're driving pretty stupid.
Lane Rodriguez at 1L says his truck carries about 21 yards of dirt.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of loads he's got to do then. It's about 30, like 28 or 30 or something. 27 maybe. All right, if you're just joining in, currently heading Interstate 24 eastbound right now. Going to run this over to Interstate 75, run it south down to Atlanta, go around 285, pick up some other route that I haven't figured out yet or looked at to go to Athens, Georgia for a delivery tomorrow morning. I won't be needing that route until tomorrow. That's why I didn't pay that close attention to it today. All right. Not too bad traffic-wise, though, really, today. Got through Nashville a little quicker than I figured I would. I'm still on the outbound side of downtown here, but we'll be in a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit in a couple miles here, and then we'll go through Murfreesboro, another busy area. Mount Eagle will be after that, and then Chattanooga. Probably run this another 30 minutes or so today.
Says Friday they were in the pit in and out. They are going about 40 feet deep, and the pond is 30 acres big.
Wow. That's a pretty big pond. Somebody's spending a lot of money to do that. All right, speed limit should go to 65 shortly after this. Which I'm only going 52 up this hill right now.
Lane Rodriguez at 1L says hey, they're building it for a pond for all the water that comes off the highway.
Oh, retention pond. That's cool. Thought maybe someone was making a fishing hole or something. All right, got 65 mile an hour speed limit now. And it's showing 96 degrees outside right now, so not getting any cooler out here. Makes me not want to go shopping today, do it in the morning or something, but I don't think it's going to be that cool in the morning either. All right, come on, pull this hill.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I think he said he will be there hauling it for a couple months.
Oh, wow. Well, definitely need somewhere for that water to go. Got to get it off the highways. Ponding water
Overspeed limit.
is not good on the roadways. Seems like these rainstorms are just getting more torrential too. It's getting worse as time goes on. Massive flooding in Kentucky yesterday. Had some fatalities. People died because of it, I saw in the headline, so. I've been near those parts the past couple days, so. Ooh, brake lights. All right, not sure how long I'm going to run this live stream today. I was hoping to wrap it up about right now, but that was before I had all those technical difficulties, so probably another 30-40 minutes or so, give or take. Watch how busy it gets once this drops down to 2 lanes. It's probably get 10 miles, 15 miles ahead of here, but 2 lanes is definitely not enough from here to Chattanooga, so. All right, I'm gonna get left here. Got a Walmart truck up there. They usually go about 65 miles an hour. I am not content with going 65 right here. I'm only going 61 right now. There we go. Guy in front of me going 65. It's not really him. It's the other 15 cars in front of him. Somebody's going slow. Maybe it was that guy that just got over. All right, hammer down.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says he might not post it yet.
Well, that Walmart's probably going to want to get around that camper up there, and he's probably going to get out in front of me. Maybe he'll hang on. Another hill to climb here, though. Let's see if that Walmart's got a seal on the back of his trailer. That'll determine whether or not he's empty and light or loaded and not light. He's gonna pass on the right. That's cool. I can't tell yet. Does not look like he has a seal on there, so he's going to be extremely light, which means he's going to fly up the hills when I'm getting slowed down. I like to keep track of that, so sometimes I won't pass because of that if I know there's a big hill coming up. I'm only going 62 right now because of this hill. I'm still going faster than this RV on the right here. Hold your lane, buddy. Don't go too far right. You're going to lose the right side of your vehicle. My company kind of screwed it up. I was supposed to be home late Thursday night at the end of my shift on Thursday. I was okay with getting in first thing Friday morning, but then I ended up having to work 8 hours Friday, starting at 1 a.m. in the morning, so they kind of ruined my Friday. So it was just busy. I was more exhausted in town than when I got to town. And then I've been working every day since, so it was good though. I got to hang out with my nephew, went to batting cages, and definitely good time off, but not enough time off. Never is. Try to keep it tight. I like to work. I like being out here. I'll be going home towards the end of July. I'll be taking a week off at that point, but I'll be traveling several of those days and I'm off, so.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, hey buddy, if you do a live stream earlier in the morning, I'll jump in.
Cool. Yeah, I won't be on tomorrow morning. I generally like to come on at like 3 or 4 in the morning when I can, but there's a lot of stuff that has to fall into place, and I almost know none of that stuff before it happens. That's just the nature of over-the-road freight and everything, so I know it's a little frustrating to not be able to give a heads up when I'm going to be on and everything.
Lane
But
Rodriguez F1L says, okay buddy, how about tomorrow afternoon?
yeah, tomorrow's probably not going to be good at all, so mainly because I have no idea where I'm going when I get done. I don't really run my work shift past 5 or 6 p.m. just because of the parking situation out here, so by the time I do get unloaded tomorrow, I'm going to be racing around trying to figure out routing and trip planning and where I'm going, when I got to be there. Just a lot of information.
F1L says, okay, how about Tuesday?
I won't know until I know where I'm going after this. So that's the only bad part about the type of freight that I run is I have almost no notice on where I'm going to be heading, where I'm going to be going. There are a few certain things that need to fall into place for me to be able to do these live streams. And until I have that information, where I'm going, when I can pick up, when I deliver, and I kind of digest all that, it's hard to know. That's why I try to put some info in a short or something.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I'll be at my friend's house Tuesday all day, I'll jump in.
Cool. Hopefully I'll be able to do something at some point on Tuesday. Tomorrow's probably not looking good though. But you never know. Sometimes something changes and make a last minute decision to come on or whatever. So if you're watching and you haven't already subscribed, I think if you subscribe, it lets you know when I do go on, when I do go live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do try to put a little heads up in a video or something, or a short that I post either the night before or sometimes even an hour before I'm getting ready to go on. But try to give you guys as much advance notice as I can, but sometimes it's just not possible. But I appreciate you getting on here and checking me out whenever you do, Lane. It's really cool. I have fun chatting with you. All right. Well, it's almost 1 p.m. Central Time where I'm at right now. I'll be delivering on Eastern Time. I'm going to wrap this live stream up in 20, 30 minutes or so, give or take.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I know I'm off work Tuesday though, not this Monday, but the week after.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been trying to come on as often as I can doing these live streams. Oh, I think this is the 6th day in a row I've been on here. It takes a lot out of me to do these. I have to jive almost perfectly, or I'll get flack from every direction. So a lot of concentration. All right, we're going to be losing some lanes here real shortly. And then it's going to get really, really packed out here. So this is some mostly brand new asphalt we're driving on right now. They've been coming on overnight, repaving all this stuff, which is good. It was absolutely destroyed this past winter. Some of the ice storms they got and everything. I was really surprised to see they got it done this quick. Not sure if they were scheduled to do this before the winter time and they knew about it, or they passed some emergency measure to get this done, but I am thrilled to see the new pavement here. They usually close 3 of these lanes overnight when they're working on this, so I have not lost too much time coming through overnight when they do have those lanes closed down though, so not too shabby.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I got to cut grass later today, it looks like.
Hopefully it stays dry for you.
Lane Rodriguez F1L says, I hope not.
Yeah, Murfreesboro in about 9 miles. I think that's where we're going to lose those lanes
Lane
at.
Rodriguez F1L says, because it's so hot.
Yeah, what's the temperature down there right now? You're in Louisiana, right? Well, I got a cop on the shoulder here. Everyone's trying to get over. Alright, let's bang this far left lane here. Now, once this goes down to 2 lanes, if a cop has someone pulled over, traffic will literally slow to 5 miles an hour and back up for miles. Well, I don't like that I'm in the far left lane and he's moving right now. These sheriffs
Blaine
are pretty
Rodriguez
picky.
F1L says, yay, I'm in Louisiana. It's going to be 105 degrees today.
Holy smokes, that's pretty hot. Well, that cop is following a car that has its hazard lights on, so it must be some type of mechanical difficulty there or something. Yeah, I got 95 degrees on it right now, so yeah, I think that's too hot to be cutting grass in. That's too dangerous. I'd just let it grow another week. Who cares? Well, I think this Jessup guy to the right here is going to want to get over. I can probably get behind him. I think he's running faster than me, but well, that Stevens Transport, 6 cars up, is going to be going slower than me. Well, he is right on that car. That Stevens Transport's moving a little quicker than I was expecting them to. There must be an owner-operator up there. Well, the sign said something about June 28th, 6 a.m. Today's June 28th, so... Well, the car in front of me is going 62 miles an hour. 66 now, 67. It's my distance warning signal. Down to 66. Come on, man, don't make me use that far left lane. 68. All right, what an idiot. Yeah, go ahead and get in my lane, see what happens, pal. I imagine he'll speed up before I'm able to complete the pass. It's just what stupid people do, so. Well, I'm barely past them. Let's, all right, now I got enough room to complete it. Not sure why he's even in the third lane right there. Well, I mean, I know why, but I don't know why that many people are stupid. It's the better question or statement. Yeah, sorry, been in a bad mood all day. Don't expect it's going to improve as the day goes on. A little windy out right now. Let's see if that wind is cooling it off outside. Nope. Still 95 degrees out there. We're going to lose both right lanes in 1 mile. And we'll be down to the 2 meager lanes on the left. Then it'll take probably 15 minutes for everyone to sort their order out once it does go down to the 2 lanes to get back up to full speed. Really wish it would be at least 3 lanes from this point all the way to Chattanooga, but it's not. $67 miles an hour in front of me. I'm gonna have to go around him. Let's go ahead and get over now. That pickup truck's probably coming over. Maybe, maybe not. Pickup truck is exiting the highway. We got this Jessup truck in the right lane behind me now, trying to come up on the right hand side for some reason. So he didn't strike me as a very bright individual anyways when I passed him the first time. I just proved it. Now he got behind me. Wow, it is not as busy right here as I thought it was going to be. Always like when I'm wrong about that. I'm wrong a lot too, so, you know. So as soon as I come across the rest area or truck parking pull out, I'm gonna pull in and wrap up this live stream for today. It's been an exhausting day of trying to get these live streams up and running. Had some technical difficulties on the first 2 that I tried to do. Apparently the 3rd time was the charm today. If you're just joining in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do come on several times during the week with the live streams. Do post a lot of other footage on there, short videos, long videos. So yep, that's that Jessup truck that I passed 10 minutes ago or so. definitely want to thank everyone for joining in and bearing with me through the technical difficulties of the first couple live streams from earlier. I love coming on here, hearing your comments, getting your questions, chatting with you and everything. Definitely helps keep it less boring and pass the time out here. .66 miles an hour in front of me. Gonna have to get around him. Yeah, let's go and get over now. I think they just sped up. I can literally visually see when someone speeds up. They did, but I don't know if they sped up enough. 69 miles an hour now. Still not enough, but not enough for me to stay in the herd. Enough for me to not stay in the left lane. So for now, going 71 miles an hour now, 70. Well, let's see what they're down to now. 68 miles an hour. Hopefully this person's gonna exit up here. They can't seem to figure out what speed they want to go. I'm probably gonna have to try and pass them. Going a half a mile an hour faster than them, which is gonna take forever. Block the highway up forever. Really don't want to do that, but getting tired of hearing that beeping sound. They're not getting off here, son of a gun. Maybe just downhill I can get around them. Now they're going 71, 70. Now they're 68. I was gonna drop a mile an hour and see if that does anything. So I'll drop 1 mile an hour. And if the person in front of me increases the distance, I'm okay with running 1 mile an hour slower than I wanted to. But I won't go 2. Try not to pass someone going 1 mile an hour or slower, faster than them. Especially a car. Seems to be doing the trick right now, though. I'm going to be wrapping this live stream up by the next parking area, rest area. I'm not sure when that is. Probably not too long down the road here. But if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. You'll be able to see when I come back on again. I do several live streams throughout the week. Sometimes they're pretty abrupt without much warning when I do come on. I do run over the road, so I really have no idea where I'm going day in and day out for the most part. Saturdays and Sundays are usually easier to come on. I have more time to play around with, less time constraints, so
Leslie Gale G40 says said hi.
Hi, Leslie. Welcome to the live stream. Just cruising down Interstate 24 right now in between Nashville, Tennessee and Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm getting towards the end of this live stream though, just to give you a heads up. Ooh, we got some big turkey buzzards over there. Wow, there's a dead deer on the side of the road. Probably 15, 20 big old turkey buzzards eating some lunch over there. Pretty scenic out here right now. All the dark clouds and gray skies have subsided, hopefully for the day. It's pretty stormy and rainy out earlier up in Kentucky where I started. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Can wrap this live stream up for today. Want to thank everyone for all your comments and joining in and everything. Lane, Mike Miller, Queensgate. Great to have everyone on here. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Do come on several times during the week and all that good stuff. But you guys have a great rest of your day. I will chat with you soon. Bye now.